Okay, let's get into it. We're looking at a tool we found on AIagentstore.ai that really caught our eye.
Right. It's called Careery, and its promise is huge to basically 100x your job search productivity.
100 times. I mean, that's a big number.
It is. So our mission today is to figure out what's behind that claim. We're talking about what makes this agent so autonomous and, how it actually works for someone switching careers or just graduating.
So the core idea is that this thing works for you 24/7 in the background. It's finding roles and applying for you automatically.
Yeah, and the time-saving claim is pretty wild. They say it can save you between 150 to over 350 hours.
A week. That seems impossible.
Well, think about it. The goal is to get you into that first wave of applicants for every single relevant job. It's about volume. Most people just burn out after a few applications.
That's true. So that high autonomy rating they give it, the 88%, that's where this comes from.
Exactly. It's not just an alert system. That 88% means it can go from finding the job to submitting the application with zero input from you.
Okay, so what is it actually doing?
It's constantly scanning listings from, get this, over 250,000 U.S. companies.
Wow.
And it filters them with really specific criteria, not just location, but salary ranges, job titles, how many years of experience, all the nitty-gritty stuff.
But the real pain point, and we all know it, is the application itself. It's not just a quick apply button, is it?
No, not at all. This is the key. It's built to handle the company's own application portals.
You mean like Workday? Or Greenhouse, the ones that make you re-enter your whole resume?
Those are the ones. If you've ever spent 45 minutes typing your address into a Workday form, you get why saving hundreds of hours is suddenly on the table.
I see. So it automates the most draining part of the whole process.
That's the leverage. And it has a smart feature, too, something they call email shortlisting, which is basically a filter to make sure you don't miss an actual interview request in the flood of "we received your application" emails.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
But what's the catch? How does this work financially? This has to be a paid service.
It is. It runs on a credit system. You buy a bundle of credits with a one-time payment.
And you spend those credits.
Yeah, how?
It's a two-part thing. You spend a credit for each application it successfully completes for you. But, and this is important, there's also an ongoing monthly credit fee just to keep the search and matching engine running in the background.
So you have to factor in how fast you'll burn through that initial bundle.
Precisely. And from a legal standpoint, you need to know what you're agreeing to.
Right. You're giving it permission to apply on your behalf.
You're explicitly authorizing it to act as your agent. And of course, there's the standard no guarantee of results disclaimer. You're paying for the automation, not the job offer.
Still, people seem to really like it. We saw it has a 4.8 on Trustpilot, which is pretty solid.
It is. The feedback is strong.
Okay.
But it brings up a more interesting question for you to think about.
Go on.
If agents like Careery can handle this massive volume and crack the ATS problem, does it fundamentally change the game? Maybe the hard part is no longer getting your application in?
You mean the bottleneck just shifts? Exactly. The new challenge becomes preparing for the dozen interviews you might get. The focus shifts entirely from submission to preparation. Are we just entering an AI arms race for that first interview slot?
That is definitely something to chew on. If you want to look into Careery yourself or see what other tools are out there, check out AIagentstore.ai. And thank you for rating this conversation wherever you listen. It really helps.